I really wanted to be a peer educator because I actually went to the Global Student National Conference back when I was in year 12, and as a student I received lots of facts and information and got really inspired to do something about it. And I think as a peer educator you're able to pass on these facts and figures to other students, which is a really meaningful way of making a difference. Well, the main thing we did as a peer educator was we worked as a team and organised an enrichment day for year 7s at our school. It involved a day of learning about global issues through a various number of different activities. So, for instance, myself and a partner, we did a rapping session where they had to rap to a backing track and actually write their own lyrics about the issue at hand. So it was a different way of learning through music.
I think having been to the Global Student Forum, they realised the importance of conveying their message to other people. I kind of noticed that enthusiasm to want to pass the message on and to work with other people and not just leave it at July.
When I went to GSF 09, I was a bit shocked by everything because I don't think I was quite aware. And I think the message that I brought away most was not what can you do, but what will you do. Everyone knows what they can do, but nobody knows really what they will do. I also felt it was a bit of a responsibility to come back and peer educate, because I think I was shocked about some of the things I didn't know, so I thought it was my duty to pass that on.
Well, basically today we're doing about child rights, and they've all learned today about the child soldiers and what rights are being violated. Get them to read up the rights and then express them in their own way and how they interpret the rights.
And I think quite a lot of them hopefully will go out today thinking, you know what, when I'm older, when I can make a change, I can, which is the best thing.
I really enjoyed today because we did loads of different activities.
Once you know more about the subject, you really feel like you want to make a difference.
Some of the facts that we were told today were really shocking and made us all think what we can do to help in it.
Because I always thought, getting up in the morning for school is just really hard work, but then I see people, they've got to look after all their family, there is no parents.
I think we take it for granted how we live in England.
As a peer educator, I think it benefits yourself because you learn so many different skills, like working in a team, organisational skills and also presentational skills. And I think most importantly, when you see the students going away being inspired and having learnt so much from you, I think you feel really achieved, and that's a really good experience. I think as a student it's easier to learn from a peer educator because it's easier to relate to someone who's only a few years older than you, and it's a whole different experience than learning from a subject teacher, and also because you're talking about extracurricular activities and mainly issues that are quite difficult to talk about. I think it's easier to talk to a peer educator rather than a teacher. Top tips for other peer educators is just to really, you've got to be enthusiastic about what you're doing in order to inspire other students, and really know about what you're talking about. And other than that, just enjoy it because it's a really fun experience and I think you will enjoy it.